One of the most inspiring survival stories ever. A man lost at sea for 438 days. A true story that will completely change how you see failure away. A real story that proves one small decision can change thousands of lives. The men who survived 438 days lost at sea. One of the most unbelievable survival stories in modern history is that of José Salvador Alvarenga, the trip that went terribly wrong. In November 2012, Alvarenga, a fisherman living in Costa Azul, went out on a routine fishing trip with a young partner. They expected to return in a day, but a violent storm struck in the Pacific Ocean. The wind destroyed their engine, their radio failed, and their small fishing boat drifted far from shore. They were completely lost. Stranded in the middle of the ocean, days turned into weeks, then months. With no supplies left, Alvarenga survived by catching raw fish with his hands, eating birds that landed on the boat, drinking rainwater, and occasionally turtle blood, using plastic containers to store water. The sun burned during the day, and the cold nights were brutal. Tragically, his fishing partner eventually died from starvation after months at sea. Alvarenga had to face the terrifying reality of being completely alone in the middle of the ocean, fighting to stay alive. To keep from losing hope, Alvarenga talked to himself, remembered his family, and prayed. He drifted across thousands of miles of open ocean for 438 days. No navigation, no rescue, just survival. The miracle landing. In January 2014, his tiny boat finally washed ashore on Ebon Atoll, part of Marshall Islands. Island residents found a man with long hair, a beard, and barely able to stand. Doctors were stunned. Despite everything, he was alive. Why his story is so powerful. Scientists and journalists initially doubted the story, but ocean current studies and evidence later confirmed it was possible. Alvarenga had survived the longest known solo survival at sea in history. The lesson: his story shows something incredible about human beings. The will to live can be stronger than almost anything. Even after more than a year alone on the ocean, with almost no food or water, he kept choosing to survive. A very emotional love story that will make you cry, or a short but powerful 2-minute love story.